What is going on, my good old friends of YouTube? It is your boy Stas here. Welcome back to yet again another video. So check it out. We have to break down Palantir stock in this one, do a quick rundown on the charts, what I'm looking to do, and most importantly, where I see Palantir going in the short term. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get up to 15 stocks for Moo. Listen to this deal, man. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward, and fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, and overall your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, I'm telling you, this is the best deal on the market right now. So check out that link down below or go to StasSurfS.com/Moo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get right into the video. Happy Friday, by the way. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. So check it out. PLTR right now is up almost 2%. And by the way, it's almost noon on the East Coast right now, and the entire stock market is on fire, guys. We're talking the S&P's up over 1%. Same with the Russell. The Dow's up over 1.2%. And we have the NASDAQ, which got hit yesterday aggressively. Now it's up over 1.3%. And the VIX is down a whopping 7%. You heard that right. The VIX is down 7%. So we're bouncing back. Needless to say, we are bouncing back across the board. A bunch of stocks, pretty much all of them on my watch list are green, and PLTR is moving after losing a good chunk of value. Well, not a good chunk. I don't want to over-exaggerate it, guys. But after it sold off yesterday, we saw a bit of a sell-off. We got down to $40.90 after being over $43 at open. So I guess we did go down 5.5% throughout the day yesterday. And now we're bouncing back, like I said. So we hit a low at $40.90. And then we kind of consolidated for the rest of the day. It looks like for 2/3 of the day, we held around $41 to about $41.50. And that bled into, or not even bled into, but led into the aftermarket yesterday and the pre-market today. We started creeping up, and now we're starting to push over 42. So, yeah, it looks decent here, guys. It looks like we are bottoming out a bit in the very short term. It's hard to say if this is the bottom. We haven't had enough days of consolidation or a clear-cut breakout. We're not getting that yet. But it's a green day nonetheless. And if this does break out of, I'd say, $43, that would be the clear-cut breakout that I'm looking for a clear-cut reversal back to the upside. So I just set my alert at $43. That was the high from yesterday at open, roughly. Also in the pre-market from yesterday. So that'd be a spot to watch and see if it breaks. So on the 5-day, you guys can see that's a big level to keep your eyes on. On the 30-minute chart, we can see if I draw this trend line out, we can see that now in real time we're battling at 42 to about 42.50, which was support on PLTR from the middle of this month, or not this month. It's the 1st of November now, guys. Happy new month, by the way. But the middle of last month, October, up until about the end of it, we held support at around 42 to 42.50. Then we broke under it yesterday, making it resistance, and now we're fighting to get out of there. So I would say we have to break above 42.50. Then after that, $43. From there, that'd be a clear-cut reversal in my opinion, but we're not getting that quite yet. So keep that in mind. Yes, we are seeing consolidation. Buyers are slowly coming in. Yes, you can make the argument, but we're not fully getting the breakout, which on the 4-hour chart, if you guys look at this, we outlined how the 180 SMA should act as support, how it has been support for months, and now it looks like buyers are coming in there. Again, we're consolidating, but not fully getting that pop that we want to see. Something like that, right? You guys see it based on the trend line I just drew. So PLTR, guys, moving forward, we have to see if we break over 43, and if we hold in general, which now it is, but who knows what happens next week, if we hold in general this 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart, which we are now, but again, who knows what next week holds. But it looks like we're heading in the right direction, man. It looks like the bulls want to continue pushing here. And by the way, we have earnings coming up on PLTR this upcoming Monday or Tuesday. Sorry about that, guys. I keep mixing that up. I think it's Tuesday. Let me double check. The 4th. No, it's Monday. Oh my gosh, guys. What am I saying? It's Monday. Sorry about that. Make sure you don't screw that up now for yourselves. I hope I didn't confuse you, but earnings are on the 4th on Monday after the bell. So, guys, it's about to get real. And this is actually a good setup. I think I mentioned this in my video yesterday. I'm glad that PLTR sold off into earnings. I really am, because it was at all-time highs, price to perfection. It still kind of is price to perfection, but it's come down a bit. We shook out some weak hands. We came down a couple percentage points. I think 10% at the peak is what we were down, which is it's solid correction territory, right? So I like the setup here. Heading into earnings, more oversold, quote unquote, on the RSI here on the 4-hour time frame. So let's see, man. Let's see if earnings are good enough for us to get a pop, and I wouldn't be surprised on Monday if we did exactly that. If we saw some hype, a pop, heading into earnings, which are, of course, after the bell. So that's a quick breakdown on PLTR here, as it is about noon on the East Coast, guys. And Palantir being up 2% isn't the only stock that is doing well today. We have a plethora of stocks crushing it today. We have OKLO continuing the move that it's been on, up another 5% after it looks like we cooled down from $28 to about $21-ish per share. Now we're back over 23. So OKLO is one worth watching as a continuation play, no doubt about it. Now that we are showing support above the 50 SMA, we're starting to pop over $23. That's a good sign. OKLO, watch out for the momentum potentially continuing there. Let's see, anything else green? Well, obviously there's a lot of green, but it looks like Microsoft is bouncing back today, about 2%, but the chart still looks a little bit wonky, guys. I'm not a big fan of that chart. Shopify looks interesting here heading into earnings. Looks like they're on, when are their earnings? The 12th, so less than 2 weeks away from today. We're getting Shopify's earnings. And this stock, if I extend this to the right, let me do that very quickly. We can see we are getting buyers above the 180 SMA and above, let's see here, $78, which was the high from early May, also end of August. So buyers are coming in exactly where they need to be on these charts. And guys, this gap could fill ultimately up to $85 per share, 84, 85, which was the high from the middle of October. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments about the stock market, Palantir, kind of what's going on here in general. I'm very curious. And run the likes up, by the way. Make sure to subscribe and check out the email list if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks for free every Monday. That's linked down below in the description box. Put your first name and your email. And again, it's free. No spam, no BS, none of that. Just straight up value. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon where I'm building my private portfolio. You guys get to see all the moves I make every week because I'm putting in money every week, and we break down what I'm buying, all of that good stuff. There's also a Discord chat, and I post my charts and ideas throughout the week there. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing with my portfolio and get more access to me throughout the week, the best way to do that is on Patreon, link down below, or by simply going to StasserFest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.